The energetic law of wealth. Why the universe pays those who are aligned. Listen carefully, because what I'm about to reveal will completely shatter the way you think about wealth creation. You've been told that the universe is testing you, that if you just prove yourself worthy enough, work hard enough, suffer enough, then maybe, just maybe, you'll be rewarded with abundance. But that's a lie that's keeping you broke. Here's the truth that will set you free. The universe isn't testing you, it's mirroring you. Every single dollar in your bank account, every opportunity that appears or disappears, every financial circumstance you experience is a perfect reflection of your energetic alignment. Not your worthiness. Not your effort. Your alignment. And once you understand this energetic law of wealth, you'll stop trying to prove yourself and start aligning yourself, and everything will change. Right now, whether you realize it or not, you're broadcasting an energetic signal into the quantum field, a specific frequency composed of your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and state of being. That signal goes out like a radio transmission, and the universe responds with absolute precision by sending back circumstances that perfectly match your frequency. If you're broadcasting scarcity, struggle, and unworthiness, the universe mirrors that back with financial limitation. If you're broadcasting abundance, ease, and deserving, the universe mirrors that back with prosperity. This isn't reward or punishment, this is pure physics. The field responds to frequency, not morality. Most people have this completely backward. They think, when I have money, then I'll feel abundant. When I'm successful, then I'll feel worthy. When circumstances improve, then I'll be aligned. But that's not how the energetic law works. The universe doesn't respond to what you want, it responds to what you are. Your external circumstances don't create your internal state. Your internal state creates your external circumstances. You must be abundant before you have abundance. You must feel wealthy before you become wealthy. You must align with prosperity before prosperity can manifest in your life. This is why two people can apply the exact same wealth-building strategy and get completely different results. Same actions, different outcomes. The difference isn't in what they're doing, it's in their energetic alignment. One person is aligned with abundance, so their actions are amplified by universal support. Opportunities flow. Things work out. Success comes easier. The other person is misaligned with abundance, so their actions are met with resistance. Obstacles appear. Things fall apart. Success requires enormous struggle. Same strategy, different alignment, completely different results. The energetic law of wealth is simple but absolute. The universe pays those who are aligned, not those who work hardest, not those who sacrifice most, not those who prove themselves worthy. Those who are energetically aligned with abundance. Alignment is the currency the universe responds to. Everything else is secondary. You can work yourself to exhaustion, but if you're misaligned, the universe won't mirror abundance back to you. You can do everything right strategically, but if your frequency is wrong, results won't come. Alignment is everything. Here's what makes this both challenging and incredibly empowering. You can't fake alignment. The universe reads your actual frequency, not what you pretend or wish your frequency was. You can say affirmations all day, but if underneath those words you're feeling unworthy and scared, the universe responds to the feeling, not the words. You can visualize wealth, but if you don't actually believe it's possible for you, the universe responds to the belief, not the visualization. The mirror is showing you your truth, not your performance. This is why surface-level techniques often fail. You're trying to manipulate the reflection instead of changing what's being reflected. But here's the empowering part. Alignment is completely within your control. You can't always control external circumstances, but you can always choose your internal state. You can't force the universe to give you money, but you can align yourself with the frequency of wealth and let the universe mirror that alignment back to you. This means your financial reality is not at the mercy of the economy, your boss, your circumstances, or your past. Your financial reality is a direct result of your energetic alignment, and you can shift that alignment starting right now. The universe isn't withholding abundance from you. It's not testing to see if you deserve it. It's simply, neutrally, perfectly mirroring your frequency back to you. If you want different results, you need a different frequency. If you want the universe to pay you abundantly, you need to align yourself energetically with abundance. That's the law. That's how it works. And I'm about to show you exactly how to create that alignment. Understanding energetic alignment. Let's break down what energetic alignment actually means, because most people use this term without understanding the mechanics. Alignment isn't just feeling good or thinking positively. Alignment is a specific state where your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, identity, and physiology are all broadcasting the same coherent frequency. When these 5 components are aligned and pointing in the same direction, you become a powerful transmitter, and the universe responds with matching circumstances almost immediately. When these components are misaligned and contradicting each other, you create interference, and the universe responds with mixed, inconsistent, or blocked results. Component 1 is your thoughts. What are you actually thinking about money and wealth most of the time? Not what you want to think or try to think, but your automatic, habitual thought patterns. In alignment, thoughts are consistently abundant. Money flows to me easily. I'm financially supported. Opportunities are everywhere. In misalignment, thoughts are predominantly scarce. I never have enough. Money is so hard. Nothing works for me. Your thoughts create the initial direction of your frequency. Abundant thoughts point you toward abundance. Scarce thoughts point you toward scarcity. Component 2 is your emotions. What do you genuinely feel about your financial life? In alignment, emotions are high frequency: gratitude, excitement, peace, trust, worthiness. In misalignment, emotions are low frequency: anxiety, fear, resentment, unworthiness, desperation. Emotions are more powerful than thoughts because they're the language of your body, and your body is your primary transmitter. The universe responds more strongly to what you feel than what you think. You can think abundant thoughts all day, but if you feel scared and unworthy, the universe mirrors the feeling. Component 3 is your beliefs. These are the deep, often unconscious programs running in your subconscious about what's possible and true for you. In alignment, beliefs support abundance. I deserve prosperity. Wealth is natural for me. I'm capable of creating abundance. In misalignment, beliefs block abundance. I'm not good enough. People like me don't get wealthy. Money always slips away. Your beliefs create filters that determine what you can even perceive as possible. Misaligned beliefs literally make you blind to opportunities that exist right in front of you. Component 4 is your identity. This is who you believe you are at your core. In alignment, your identity is, I am abundant. I am prosperous. I am someone who naturally attracts wealth. In misalignment, your identity is, I am someone who struggles. I am not good with money. I am broke. Your identity is your default setting, the state you return to automatically. If your identity is misaligned with wealth, you'll unconsciously sabotage any success that threatens that identity because your ego needs to maintain consistency of self. Component 5 is your physiology, your nervous system state. In alignment, your nervous system is regulated, calm, in parasympathetic mode where creativity and opportunity recognition thrive. In misalignment, your nervous system is dysregulated, activated in fight or flight where survival instincts override abundance consciousness. You cannot be in alignment while your body is in survival mode. Your physiological state is the foundation that either supports or undermines all other components. True alignment means all 5 components are broadcasting the same frequency simultaneously. Your thoughts about money are abundant. Your emotions about money are elevated. Your beliefs about money are empowering. Your identity includes wealth. Your nervous system is calm and regulated. When these 5 align, you create what's called coherence, a unified, powerful signal. The universe reads this coherent signal clearly and mirrors it back with circumstances that match. Most people have components misaligned and contradicting each other. They think abundant thoughts but feel scared emotions. They want wealth but believe they don't deserve it. They say they're prosperous but identify as struggling. They visualize abundance but their nervous system is in chronic stress. This misalignment creates interference, like static on a radio, and the universe receives a scrambled, unclear signal. It tries to mirror back what you're broadcasting, but because you're broadcasting contradictory signals, you get contradictory results. Some abundance, then it disappears. Opportunity appears, then dissolves. Progress happens, then gets sabotaged. The energetic law requires coherent alignment. The universe can't mirror clarity from confusion. It can't reflect abundance from mixed signals of abundance and scarcity. You must achieve alignment across all 5 components to create the clear, strong frequency that the universe can mirror back with consistent abundance. This is why scattered efforts don't work. You can't just fix your thoughts and ignore your emotions. You can't just change beliefs and ignore your nervous system. You need alignment across all 5 levels. That's when the magic happens. That's when the universe responds powerfully. Why most people are misaligned. Now let's expose why most people are chronically misaligned with abundance, because understanding the problem is the first step to solving it. Misalignment doesn't happen by choice. It's installed through conditioning, trauma, and survival programming, usually in childhood before you had conscious awareness to question what you were absorbing. These misalignment patterns run automatically in the background of your consciousness, broadcasting scarcity frequency without your knowledge or consent. Until you identify and interrupt these patterns, alignment is impossible. The first cause of misalignment is inherited scarcity programming. You absorbed beliefs about money from your parents, family, culture, and early environment before age 7 when your brain was in a highly suggestible state. If your parents struggled with money, complained about bills, stressed about finances, you absorbed scarcity as truth. If your culture had stories of poverty and limitation, you internalized that as identity. If your family had shame around wealth or beliefs that rich people were bad, you developed unconscious blocks to prosperity. These programs are running in your subconscious right now, broadcasting scarcity frequency and creating misalignment, even though you consciously want abundance. The second cause is survival-based fear conditioning. Your nervous system learned to associate money with stress, danger, or threat through negative experiences. Maybe you witnessed financial trauma, parents fighting about money, losing a home, bankruptcy. Maybe you experienced poverty and your nervous system encoded scarcity as life-threatening. Maybe you saw wealthy people being criticized or attacked. Your nervous system concluded, money equals danger. Now, whenever you approach wealth, your survival system activates, flooding you with stress hormones, creating the physiological misalignment that blocks abundance. You're not consciously choosing fear, your nervous system is protecting you from what it perceives as threat. The third cause is unworthiness wounds. Experiences of rejection, criticism, or not being valued taught you that you're not worthy of good things, including money. Maybe you were compared unfavorably to others. Maybe love was conditional. Maybe your needs were dismissed. You developed core wounds of I'm not enough, or I don't deserve good things. These wounds create emotional and identity misalignment because you can't align with abundance while believing you're unworthy of it. The universe mirrors worthiness frequency. If you're broadcasting unworthiness, the mirror shows lack. The fourth cause is identity-based misalignment. You formed an identity around struggle or limitation that now feels like who you are. I'm someone who struggles with money. I'm not good at finances. I'm broke. This identity was formed through repeated experiences and reinforced through years of confirming evidence. Now it's your default state. Any success that contradicts this identity feels threatening to your ego, so you unconsciously sabotage to maintain identity consistency. You stay misaligned with wealth to stay aligned with who you believe you are. Your need for identity continuity overrides your desire for abundance. The fifth cause is chronic nervous system dysregulation. Modern life keeps most people in perpetual stress activation. Constant information, demands, pressure, threats. Your nervous system never fully relaxes into parasympathetic mode where alignment is possible. You're running on stress hormones, in survival mode, which creates physiological misalignment regardless of your thoughts or intentions. You can't think your way into alignment while your body is broadcasting survival frequency. The body's signal is stronger than the mind's, so physical dysregulation overrides mental attempts at alignment. These 5 causes work together to create powerful, persistent misalignment that's invisible to your conscious awareness. You don't realize you're broadcasting scarcity frequency, you just notice that money doesn't come or doesn't stay. You don't see your misalignment, you just experience the mirror's reflection, financial struggle. And because you can't see the cause, you try to fix the effect. You work harder, strategize more, look for better opportunities. But none of that works because the real issue is misalignment, and you can't solve misalignment through external action. You must correct alignment internally, at the energetic level, before external circumstances can shift. The empowering truth is that misalignment isn't permanent. These patterns were installed, which means they can be uninstalled. Your scarcity programming can be replaced. Your survival conditioning can be healed. Your worthiness wounds can be resolved. Your identity can be reconstructed. Your nervous system can be regulated. Alignment is achievable for anyone willing to do the internal work. And once you achieve it, the universe has no choice but to mirror it back with abundance. That's the law. The alignment protocol. Becoming a match for wealth. Now the practical protocol for creating energetic alignment with wealth. This isn't theoretical philosophy. This is the exact process that shifts your frequency from scarcity to abundance so the universe can mirror prosperity back to you. The protocol addresses all 5 components of alignment simultaneously because piecemeal efforts don't work. You need comprehensive, integrated alignment to create the coherent frequency that produces consistent results. Step 1. Thought management through instant redirection. Your habitual thoughts have been broadcasting scarcity for years, creating the misalignment that's been mirrored back as financial struggle. You must interrupt this pattern immediately every time it activates. The moment you notice a scarcity thought, I can't afford this, money is so hard, nothing works for me, you stop it instantly and consciously redirect to an abundance thought, money flows to me easily, I'm financially supported, everything works out for my good. This isn't affirmation, this is frequency correction. Every thought is either aligning you with abundance or misaligning you with scarcity. Choose consciously. Do this hundreds of times per day until abundance thinking becomes automatic. Step 2. Emotional elevation through deliberate generation. Your emotions broadcast more powerfully than thoughts, so you must consciously generate high-frequency emotions daily. Spend 10 minutes every morning intentionally feeling gratitude, excitement, peace, and worthiness about your financial life, not based on current circumstances but as a practice of frequency elevation. Feel these emotions in your body as intensely as possible. You're not pretending circumstances are different, you're choosing your emotional frequency regardless of circumstances. This practice trains your body to broadcast abundance frequency, which the universe mirrors back as abundant circumstances. Elevated emotion is non-negotiable for alignment. Step 3. Belief reprogramming through subconscious installation. Your limiting beliefs about money are operating in your subconscious, creating misalignment beneath your awareness. You must identify and replace them. Write down every limiting belief you hold. I don't deserve wealth. Money is hard to make. I'm not good with finances. Then create empowering replacements. I absolutely deserve prosperity. Money comes to me easily. I'm becoming excellent with finances. Speak these new beliefs out loud with conviction and emotion twice daily, morning and before sleep when your subconscious is most receptive. Repetition with feeling installs new programming that creates alignment at the belief level. Step 4. Identity reconstruction through conscious decision. Your identity determines your baseline frequency, so you must consciously reconstruct who you believe you are. Create a clear identity statement. I am abundant. I am prosperous. I am someone who naturally attracts and maintains wealth. Money loves me and I love money. I am aligned with unlimited financial flow. Speak this identity declaration multiple times daily with absolute conviction, as if describing current truth, not future aspiration. Every time you make a decision, ask, what would my abundant self choose? Then choose that, even when uncomfortable. Each aligned choice strengthens your new identity until it becomes your automatic default. Step 5. Nervous system regulation through daily practice. You cannot maintain alignment while your nervous system is dysregulated. You must actively regulate your physiology daily. Spend 10 minutes minimum in coherent breathing, 4 counts in, for hold, 6 counts out, 2 hold. This activates parasympathetic mode, shifting you from survival to thriving. Add somatic practices that calm your body, gentle movement, walking in nature, conscious relaxation. Throughout your day, notice when stress activates your nervous system and immediately do 3 deep breaths to reset. Physical regulation is the foundation that supports all other alignment work. Without it, mental and emotional alignment cannot hold. This 5-step protocol, instant thought redirection, emotional elevation, belief reprogramming, identity reconstruction, and nervous system regulation, creates comprehensive alignment across all components. When practiced daily with consistency, this protocol shifts your frequency so dramatically that the universe's mirror must reflect something different back to you. New opportunities appear. Money flows more easily. Circumstances shift in your favor. This isn't magic, it's the energetic law responding to your alignment. You've changed what you're broadcasting, so the universe changes what it's reflecting. Living in alignment, when the universe pays you. Let's explore what life looks like when you've achieved true energetic alignment with wealth, because understanding the destination helps you stay committed to the journey. When you're fully aligned, your experience of financial reality transforms completely. The struggle stops. The resistance dissolves. And the universe begins mirroring abundance back to you in ways that feel effortless and natural because you're finally working with the energetic law instead of against it. The first sign of alignment is internal peace about money. When you're misaligned, you carry constant anxiety, stress, and fear about finances. It's exhausting. When you're aligned, that chronic worry simply stops. You think about money calmly. You face financial situations with confidence. You trust that you're supported. This peace isn't based on having millions in the bank, it's based on your frequency being coherent and clear. You know the universe is mirroring your alignment, so you trust the flow. This internal shift alone is life-changing because it frees enormous energy you were spending on worry and stress. The second sign is synchronistic flow. When you're aligned, the universe mirrors your frequency with perfectly timed opportunities, connections, and resources. The right person contacts you exactly when needed. Money appears from unexpected sources right when you think about it. Opportunities materialize that perfectly match your desires. Things line up with timing so precise it seems orchestrated, because it is. The universe is responding to your clear, aligned frequency with matching circumstances. What used to require force and struggle now flows naturally. You're swimming with the current instead of against it. The third sign is consistent financial improvement. When you're aligned, your financial reality steadily improves. Not necessarily overnight millions, but consistent upward movement. Income increases. Unexpected money appears. Opportunities pay off. Expenses decrease. Savings grow. The feast or famine cycle stops because you're maintaining steady alignment instead of bouncing between aligned and misaligned. The universe mirrors consistency with consistent results. Progress becomes predictable rather than random because you're holding steady frequency instead of fluctuating wildly. The fourth sign is effortless success. When you're aligned, achieving financial goals feels easier than it used to. Not because the work disappeared, but because you're receiving universal support that amplifies your efforts. You take action from inspiration rather than desperation. Opportunities you pursue work out. People want to help you. Obstacles that used to block you dissolve. Success flows naturally because you're aligned with the frequency of success. The universe is paying you for your alignment by making the path smoother and the results bigger. The fifth sign is magnetic attraction. When you're aligned, you become magnetic to wealth. Money, opportunities, and abundant people are drawn to you without chasing or forcing. You don't have to convince anyone or prove yourself. Your aligned frequency attracts matching frequencies automatically. This is the universe's mirror working perfectly. You broadcast abundance, abundance is reflected back. You become the person others want to work with, invest in, and support because your energy feels expansive and trustworthy rather than desperate and needy. Perhaps most importantly, you develop unshakable trust in the energetic law. You've experienced the mirror enough times to know it's real. When you maintain alignment, the universe pays you. When you fall out of alignment, results stall. The correlation is undeniable. This experiential knowing builds deep faith, not blind belief, but evidence-based trust. You know that if you stay aligned, the universe will mirror abundance back to you. This trust allows you to relax into the process instead of controlling and forcing, which maintains alignment even more powerfully. Here's the truth you must internalize. The universe isn't withholding wealth from you as punishment or test. The universe is a neutral mirror, perfectly reflecting your energetic frequency back to you as circumstances. If you're experiencing financial struggle, limitation, and blocked opportunities, you're seeing the mirror's reflection of misalignment. If you want to see abundance, prosperity, and open opportunities, you must change what the mirror is reflecting by achieving alignment. The universe doesn't judge your alignment or misalignment, it simply mirrors it with absolute precision. This means you have complete power over your financial reality, not through force or manipulation, but through alignment. You can't control the mirror directly, you can't force it to show you something different. But you can absolutely control what you're presenting to the mirror. Change your frequency through the alignment protocol, and the mirror must change what it's reflecting. This is law. This is physics. This is how the universe works. The universe pays those who are aligned, not those who work hardest, not those who suffer most, not those who prove worthiness. Those whose energetic frequency is coherent, clear, and aligned with abundance. Your job isn't to convince the universe you deserve wealth. Your job is to align yourself with the frequency of wealth and let the mirror reflect that alignment back to you. Do the alignment work. Maintain your frequency. Trust the mirror. And watch as the universe pays you for your alignment with abundant, consistent, ever-expanding prosperity. That's the energetic law. That's your power. That's your path to wealth.